you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm humble. I'm humble. Please sit down. Sit down. You don't have to stand. Oh my gosh. What a welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes are not deceiving you. The wave is back. Usually I get new holiday hair. Now I'm getting new fall hair. So went and had it done today, and I feel very, I don't know, I feel like Cher for a moment. Whoa, oh, okay. Let's get into who I am. Hello, I am Allie, and thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Oh, for craft's sakes. Oh, hello, Gemma. We are here today. We're going to make something super duper cute for fall and for Thanksgiving. We are going to make our little pilgrim man, and he is going to be super cute. Take a look down here and I'll show you what I have planned. Okay, take a look and see what we have. Not only do we have our pilgrim with the hat and the trousers and the legs and the shoes. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. We also have this pretty cute sign that I think is going to be pretty perfect, and it says give thanks. And so I've already taken the opportunity and picked out some ribbon tails that will go perfectly with this. We've got the leaves and the acorns, and we've got the pumpkins, and we've got all the different colors. We've got polka dots. We've got incorporation, a little bit of everything. So I'm going to set that aside as well. We have, of course, our burlap ombre mesh. We have our form with 18 ties. We have some leaves to add on after. And all the way over here, I don't know if you can see, but we're also going to do not only poof method for this, but we are also going to do the woodland ruffle. So plug in your glue guns and let's get crafting. Okay, let's move our ribbon tails out of the way and set those aside for now. And there's our stuff. We are going to set that down over here on our table. And we're going to go ahead and open up our burlap ombre mesh. I just think this is so pretty, and it's really so perfect for that sign, and just says hello fall. Hello fall, hello Thanksgiving, hello, hello, hello. So we're going to start that, and let me just open our ties. Okay, what's happening here? What is this? What? Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, hello. Ding dong. Avon calling. Y'all, I grabbed 2 wreaths. Okay? OMG. Yeah, a little bit of a hot mess express, I guess. I've had a crazy day. My doggy's not feeling good. I've got to take him to the vet tomorrow. And I guess I'm just preoccupied with that. I just worry about him so much. He's my little love bug, my little lump of love, and I'm so worried about him. But we're good. We got this now. Okay, and so let us begin with our mesh. I'm just going to unravel it and put it over here on this table. 1 second. Grab my water. Might as well take a sip. God bless you, sparkling water. Oops. Oh, this mesh wants to stick to each other. That's not any fun. I really need my mesh roller. It should be here. It went out today. I called the lady. And it actually went out today. So I'm gonna have to just throw it on the floor because it's acting up. Okay, so we've got our mesh. So pretty, right? And we're going to do the poof method. So I just like to turn it in. Remember, I like to turn in my sides because I like the sides of it to be in. And we're just going to gather in. No biggie. And we're like that. That's how we start. And I'm going to start close to this one right here, and I'm going to tuck it in, and I'm going to flip this over so we can see what's going on. And it's already starting to open up, but that's okay because we're gonna trim that. So I'm going to take my zip tie. We're going to put that on. Hello. And once again, I want to make sure I want to go as close to that tie right here as possible. So I'm going to tighten it. Grab my clippers. Clip it off. And I am going to cut this off now. Usually with burlap, if it's thick enough, it'll just hold its form, but we don't need all this under here. Let's just clean that up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll flip it over. Oops. I actually want to be right there, so perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start our poofs, and I'm just going to do a 10-inch poof. So I'm just going to measure it from here to here. I'm going to tie that right in there. And this mesh is so pretty. I love the ombre in it. It's just so nice to have a little variety of color in one poof. Look at that. So pretty. Let's go to our 10-inch. So leave me some comments. Let me know. Have your dogs ever, I don't know, gotten dementia? I think, I'm not quite sure what's going on with my little guy. He's acting out of sorts, and he hasn't really been eating and drinking that much, a little bit, but he is still peeing, so he must be drinking just when I'm not watching it. But he's just getting up in the middle of the night, and he loves his crate, and he loves to sleep in the morning, and he gets up in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and wants out. So I think he has to go potty. I bring him down, and he just walks around wandering, and if he has to pee, he will, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. So I don't know, he's just acting strange. He's actually in here with me right now. He always likes to come and stay in here with me, so I'm thinking maybe it's not dementia, because would he remember to do that? Sorry, I'm just organizing my mesh here. Okay, 10, I don't know. So please leave a comment below if you've ever had an older dog. When I talked to the vet on the phone today, he said, yeah, we've got stuff for that. We've got like a natural supplement that he can take, and it's actually very good. He's like, or it could be his teeth, he's got some bad ones in there, so let's do a little dental check and maybe we'll have to take him out. So I'm open for anything. He's 15 and a half, and I'm not ready yet for him to cross that bridge. Anyway, look how pretty. You guys, it's October. Can you believe it? Where did the time fly? This year is crazy. It's pretty much over. You better slow down, because this is my favorite time of year. So I need everything to just stick around for a minute so I can enjoy everything about it. If you've made the Pilgrim Wreath before with the legs and the hat, definitely leave me a comment. I'd love to know how you did yours. I looked some up today and got a bunch of different ideas, and I saw some with the sign in between. It looked pretty cute. So, but leave a comment, definitely. I'd love to hear how you made yours and how it turned out. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. A lot of Christmas stuff came in, so I'm excited to start that. But I noticed people are not quite ready for Christmas. They're into the Halloween and the Thanksgiving right now. So I might hold off for a minute, but I've got some cute things. I'm making some more gingerbread girls. Okay, there's our 10 inches. I want to make sure the meshes all go in the same direction, so hold on. I'm a stickler. Oh, great. And now we're at the end of our first row. You guys, this mesh is so soft. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to hold it up a little bit closer so maybe you can see. It's just beautiful. It's woven so nicely, and it's very soft. Not like the mesh I used a couple of videos back. It was just super hard and fraying everywhere and very difficult and thick to work with. But this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, and let's go to our last one. Let me just get that out of our way. Perfect. Set that right in there. And I don't think I've ever demoed the woodland ruffle on here before, so it's going to be fun. You're going to love that if you're not familiar with it, but if you are, then you know just how pretty it looks. Okay, so now we've reached the end of the line, and let me just get some slack from my mesh, and we're going to bring it up here. Okay, and I'm going to want to anchor it, so there I'm going to go right next to this tie, but I'm going to flip it over And I'm going to grab another zip tie. I'm going to come in from behind and tie that nice. There we go. Oops, I'll just pull that in there. Just so it just sort of anchors it down a little bit more, gives it a little bit more stability, and it doesn't move around. If this was a super thin mesh, I probably would not have done that, but I like to be sure everything's on for the duration. So, I'm gonna twist that for a second. Oops, perfect. Putting that in this one. And if you didn't get any of my memos, if you don't already follow me on social media, my links are down below. I have started a new YouTube channel, and it is entitled While I Drink My Coffee. It's just a site for women to gather and chit chat and talk about issues that they might be going through, and it's a woman's channel for the ladies to talk about, you know, what's going on in their lives and issues that we deal with. And so once again, it is called While I Drink My Coffee, Allie Miller. If you want to check that out too, that's been kind of fun. And you can fix all these when you're done. I'm just looking at them though, and I want to just fix it right now. So Montana got a blizzard, right? Crazy. Those poor people. They got it bad. And you know, I love snow, but I don't ever want to be in a blizzard and have to dig my way out and can't make it to work because the roads are so dangerous. That's a little bit too much. So I'm keeping everyone in my prayers. I hope they're safe and okay. And gosh, that's just a lot for them to be dealing with so quickly. Let's see. Let's turn that back in. And the one on the bottom back in. Okay. And let's just measure the 10. In Las Vegas, it's actually been cooling off. We've had like 74, 76 outside, which is really nice. It's a huge jump from triple digits and the sweltering heat. So I'm very appreciative. Super pretty. Okay, so I am just going to finish up this row and we will fast forward. Okay, we are back and I finished with the top. So we've got both rows on here. You can see it's full and it's fluffy, and it just, the ombre is just really, really pretty. So anywho, I've gotten to the end, I've cut off some slack, and I'm just going to actually bring it through, push it through the two bars, the top and the second. Make sure our ties are right there. I'm going to flip it over so you can see. So we're like, hello. Oh, here's the one we started. And I'm going to grab my zip tie, of course, my favorite tools. And I am going to just zip tie it right here. Let me just pull that through. Oh, hold on, I got to twist it. It went a little bit backwards. Okay. So I'm not going to tighten it all the way, but I'm just going to make sure that that's setting nice the way that I want it. And then I'm going to pull nice and tight because I want it to stay there. Beautiful. And naturally we'll clip it. And it doesn't need a ton of trimming, but I do want to make it just a tiny bit smaller, just like this. See, it's super teeny tiny. I like it to be even. And I like the backs, like I said before, to be nice and flat, so everything's nice and smooth for when someone hangs it on their door. Nothing's gonna catch. Okay, so we are back. So next we are going to do our woodland ruffle. And that's gonna look really pretty. So I'm gonna set this aside for just a second. I'm going to get my scissors, and I might need my clothespin. Let me grab that out of my drawer. And we're going to roll it in the way that it wants to roll. So we're just going to spread it out right there. And then what you do is, make sure you can see that okay, is we're just going to roll it in. It wants to curve or curl in this way. That's how it's curving. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're just going to do like we would the ruffle. We're just going to gather in straight up the middle, bringing it in like pleats, right? And then I'm going to take my little clothespin right here and see if this will hold. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to squeeze it in to make another pleat and take this off. So now you have 2 pleated sides with rolls. And we're going to come here to the bottom tie. We start with the bottom first, make sure they're not mixed up. And just going to put in here, nice and tight. And then I like to stand them up so then you can see our little curl and the ruffle in between. It's super cute. And we still have enough tie for our tails. So let's do it again. Oops. Okay. So roll it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, super cute. So we'll have a nice ruffle and a curl, and then we'll have a little poof, and we'll go all the way around so you can see how cute that looks. Once again, using that as my little anchor to keep it down there. And I cut these at 32. The length is 32, and it is 10-inch mesh. Super cute, right? Just heard one of my doggies out there make a noise. Oh, there's Gemma barking. You might have seen her earlier tonight. My husband might be home from his meeting. So you can see how cute does that look, right? You have your little ruffle, your little curls. It's just, what the woodland ruffle is one of my favorites. It really is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I am going to fast forward through this, and when we're almost done with the second row, we will come back. We're going to fold it the same way, roll it in, 4 or 5 times, and then gather, and then roll the other side 4 or 5 times, gather, and place. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back and we have all of our mesh on, and now it's time for tails. Take a look down here and I'll show you. Okay, so here is how everything looks with the woodland ruffle. So you can still see the bubble, and you can just see how cute these little curls are, but it's not too much with the little ruffle. It's perfect. It's going to really support our little pilgrim guy and our sign. It's going to be perfect. So now I am going to take these. Okay, what did I do? Stripe green, stripe green, stripe green alley, and stripe green. Okay, because we're going to go every other one. And so I cut 3 different kinds. Well, 6 really, but I made 3 different types of bundles. So we have this one. And then we have this, which will be really nice because it'll pick up the black, not only in the sign, but the black and white of our pilgrim himself. And then to pick up the leaves and the acorns, we have that. So let's just start with that. So these are cut in 12 inches. Like I said, I did 3 sets, 2 different ribbons in each set. And I did 6 ribbons in each, because since there's 18. So I just like to, oh, let's back up a little bit. If you don't know how to make the tips fancy here, the ends of your ribbon, you just take your ribbon before you cut it and you fold it in half. You meet the ends and then you take your scissors and cut. And that makes a beautiful dovetail, makes them nice and fancy. So now I'd like to keep them in the center, so I know where my center is. And then I just gather in, keeping the sides down so that the ribbon goes on perfectly and it doesn't come up. So now I'm just going to lay that in here. Separate the ribbon. So you can see how that looks. Pretty cute. And now we'll go to this one. And the same thing. Now you can cut your ribbon any way you want. You can dovetail it, you can just cut it at a slant, you can, I mean, if you wanted to leave it straight, it's, you know, not good. I mean, you want it to have it a little bit fancy. You know, you want to add a little bit of extra pizzazz to it. So on the side here, I just want to separate them a little bit. So I'm going to pull that up and curve. Oh, don't get stuck in my mesh, baby. There we go. And then we want the green to go up, so I'm going to push him up again and curve. So see, so we can see all the colors. Okay, oops. I've got my fan on because I'm, of course, eternally hot. So hoping that these don't just fly away. Okay, so let's fast forward through this. I am just going to go every, you know, inner, what am I trying to say? Every other one, a different ribbon till they're gone. Almost done with the bottom. We're going to get to the top, and then we'll be back so we can put on our sign and our pilgrim and see if we need to add anything else to it. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back and we have one more ribbon tail to put on, and then we're going to put on our cute little pilgrim and our sign. Take a look. Okay, as you can see, all of our ribbon tails are on. Let's just place the last one in. And the only thing I did different on the top was I just changed the order. If one was on the bottom, when I came to the second row, I now put it on the top. So it kind of looks like all different, but not that big of a deal. They're all on there. Okay, so now look how cute this looks. So let us get out our sign, and let's see where we're going to want to put that and where we're going to want to put our pilgrim. So let me get him out of his package. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's super cute. Ooh, kind of a little bit creepy, just saying. Okay, let's see. Oh, hopefully he's not. Okay, good. All right, so here are some legs. Obviously, we're going to put the legs down here. I just want to find a good spot to do it. So, let's see. Super cute. Let's turn it around, see where we want stuff to go. Okay, maybe like that. Maybe we want, oh, we want the hat to go here. Okay, so we're going to put our hat here, which will look pretty cute. So then we'll do the legs, Allie, my Bally, over here. Okay. So that's pretty cute. And these are wired, which is great, so they're very easily to attach. So let's see, we want him to sort of come out in between, so maybe I'll put him in between the first and second row. Yep, and that's the way we can see his belt. So I'm just going to push his wires down through the mesh. I'm going to take the other wires and I'm going to push it down through the mesh. And I'm going to hold them right here. Let's take this off because I'm going to do the flip of the wreath. So, and then we'll fix these. We might put them together like he's crossing his legs. So we'll see. All right, so now let's flip over. Whew. Our little pilgrim. Okay, we see here is one part, and where did the other part go? Come on, buddy. Let's see. Am I just not seeing it? Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got him in my hand. Okay. Do. Okay, so now. Let's see, I'm going to put him in here like this. And I don't want to make anything final yet. I'm just bending it over the bar because I want to make sure that he's placed correctly before I put everything in. Okay, let's bend that down, and now let's flip him back over. Oh yeah, I think that looks good, right? He's a little pigeon-toed, so we're gonna definitely have to work on that. But I think that's cute. He's popping out through the ribbon. Through our little ruffles. What's that? Let me just take this off. Okay, so now let's take a look and see how cute that looks. Okay. Just wanna probably gonna do something like that, like he's just hanging out literally in the in our wreath. Okay, so I just want to make sure everything looks good. I squished all these when I flipped the wreath over, and it's going to happen again. So let's just go ahead and hold it to the front. Hi, I don't know if you can see real well, but there's his little leggies, but it's pretty perfect hanging. Okay, so let's lay him down now. I'm just making sure the wire is even, and now I'm clamping it down with my brute strength. See, I can't put it right here because that's where the tie is, so I mean that'll, well, maybe let me try, because I kind of want it to be completely even now that I close this with my brute strength, right? Oh yes, apparently my brute strength isn't as bruteful as I thought it was. Okay, let's tuck this under here. Perfect. Okay, and clip this one. And now I'm just going to reinforce it with the zip ties. Of course, because I can count on these, and I don't want someone to purchase something and then call me and say, oh, something fell off. We don't ever want that. So I'm just going to put it at the top of where that hook's on. I'm just gonna secure it. Boom. And then the other one, just because it will make me feel better knowing that it's not going to go anywhere for many seasons to come, right? Okay. And it's flipped the wrong direction, so let's just take that and flip it over. Okay. Nice. Right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see now. Yep, those legs are not going anywhere. Okay, now let's put them back down. Oh shucks, look, you got all this other stuff, but we'll clean them off. It's going to be pretty perfect. So, you know, you can fluff all this again when you're done. I just want to get a good look so I can figure out, now do we want his hat directly on top or do we want it? Well, I tell you what, my table's a little high, so give me 2 minutes. I'm going to go hang it on my wall real quick on a hook and I'll see how it looks. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you for giving me a minute to go hang it on the wall and see how it looks. Sometimes my table's a little bit too high and I can't see all the way over it, so I need to hang it up and take a step back and just see where everything will look balanced, because that's key. So let's take a look back down here. And I'm going to turn him a little bit sideways because he's actually bigger than my table now. And I want our sign to go right here. Let's put that on first. Right smack dab in the middle. Okay, and I'm just going to want it to sit right there. So we got curls above it, curls around it, so it's perfect just so that it can sit on there nice. So yes, once again, let's do the flip. Let me try to do it where I'm not getting the legs in the way, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So let me just make sure I'm holding this. Perfect. Okay, so now these go over here and these go over here. So I want it to be sitting on the curls and not to get lost in it because it's not a huge sign. So I'm just going to do a very basic twist right here just to make sure the positioning is good. And here you go, babe, over here. Oops, just one, Allie. That's right, I got it. Sorry guys, I just keep looking over at my little puppy and he is just out cold now. He's okay, he was facing the wall a minute ago, but now he's turned back around. I'm so worried about them when they're not their normal selves. Okay, now let's flip that back over. Sorry, he keeps pushing his legs. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect. So I want you to be able to see all the curls of the woodland ruffle and the ribbons. Okay, I gotta fix that, but you get the gist of it. So that's gonna look really cute. So once again, I have to flip it back over, right? Okay, so now I like it just like this, so I'm just going to keep twisting. And then I'm just gonna come on this first row right here, well actually the one in the middle, and I'm gonna wrap it around again and again and again. And then I'm going to take a zip tie, yep, you guessed it, and I'm going to put it over the wire because I don't want the wire to move. And who knows if they pack it or where they're hanging it, and if they move, whoever gets this beauty, I want to make sure nothing moves. And then on this side, twist some more again. And keep wrapping. Speaking of wrapping, gosh, has anyone started Christmas shopping? It is literally right around the corner. I know I said savor the flavor here and enjoy it every season, but it's literally not much shopping time left. I hate to wait till last minute, right? Okay, and yep, let's do this. I'm gonna get right on the wire. Yeah, perfect. Hold on, let me just make sure. I want to make sure it's on the exact wire. Okay. Clipping it short so that there's nothing to bother anyone's walls or doors. You don't want to scratch up anything. Okay, so now let's see how it looks. Let's hold it up. I'm not holding it straight, so let me see. So it should look like that. Yeah, that's pretty cute in there. Okay, let's lay it back down and we'll get our hat on. Once again, you can do all this foo-foo when you're done. Just wanted to make sure. Oh yeah, I don't want any of that happening. And once again, you always spray anti-mesh. I don't care how expensive it is or not, always with the E6000, because it seals it in, and you don't want any fraying, or you don't want anything to come off, and you just want it to stay pretty. Okay, so now I'd like to put his hat, and they've got 3 sets of ties on here, which is nice. I would like to put it once again between, like right here, a little bit off to the side. Now I'm going to pull it back so I can look in my camera and see if I like how that looks, or is it too far off? Oh, where's our leggies? Leggies. Oh, there's the head. Okay, I'm all backwards. Sorry, you guys. Okay, yeah, I think that looks cute. Okay, so let me once again push the wires down through the mesh, and this one here. And then this one right here, I'm going to push down as well. We'll see about him. I'm just trying to reach for it in the back. Reach for it. Okay, let's flip this over and see what's going on here. Okay, so here's one set of beauties. Now I'm going to twist them over here in the second row. That's our go-to place. Okay. And then let me grab our second set of wires, fell forward. So here they are, bringing it through the side of the mesh, bringing it right down here. Not going to do anything too permanent with that one. Let's see. Let's take a look. Okay. I think that looks great. Wow. Okay, so how am I going to tie? I don't think this is long enough. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to use this. I might have to add some wire to it. Yeah, I'm going to add wire to it because I want to anchor this down, but I want to make sure it stays. So give me just a second and I'll attach my wire. Okay, we are back and I've got the hat on nice and secure. Everything is zip tied and tied up nicely. Take a look down here and I'll show you what's going on. So he is just about done. Our sign is nice and sitting up high, so it's not getting squished or anything. And we can still see our curls, we can see our ribbon. I do want to just cross his leg. So the glue gun is on and ready. So I am just going to, oopsies, put a tiny bit of glue right there. And cross it over, and I'm just gonna hold it for a minute. As always, I'm gonna post a picture as always. As you can see, this is pretty big and it is taking up the whole table. So he may not be in the whole shot, but there's the hat, looking pretty cute on there. And I will hang it up and fix everything so you can see the buckle on it. And it's just off to the side ever so slightly. And I was thinking about maybe throwing in some leaves, but I think it has enough going on right now, so I don't want to glue stuff on that might fall off later. So I think that is what we're gonna do. So let me see if I can pick him up and show the front camera, making sure it's sticking. Yes, okay. So here he is. Here's our pilgrim. Am I holding it straight? It's hard for me to see. Straight. Okay, so there's legs and there's hat, and obviously I'm gonna have to post a picture. Okay, well that brings us to the end of another craft adventure. I hope you had a good time making this little pilgrim. I know I certainly did. I look forward to making a couple of more this Thanksgiving season, and I know he's just gonna fly off my shelves at my Etsy store. Don't forget to check out my Etsy store. It'll be in the links below. So once again, thank you for taking your time to share with me and to learn, and I enjoy that. Please leave me some comments and let me know what Thanksgiving things you're gonna make. And please don't forget, as always, to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can be notified when I upload my next video. Lots of good stuff coming. Oh, and don't forget to go to While I Drink My Coffee, my other YouTube channel, and check it out. But it's for women only and not for little girls. So, you know, women talk. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you soon on Oh For Craft's Sakes. Can I stop smiling now? Can I stop smiling?